Right, so I have seen this woman that has gone viral for touch starvation. Okay. And I went and made my video about it, which, put simply, we all got fooled. Okay, we all got fooled. She got viral. She's now getting her support, and I'm pretty sure that's going to translate into money, especially with the guys flooding in. Okay, okay. Oh, man. But this lady confirms something completely unrelated, and that is that, you know what? I did right getting this cybersecurity degree, if for nothing else, for my ethical hacking class. A class that I thought I was going to fail, actually. But I actually have an A in 100%, interestingly. The stuff that, the stuff, not so much hacking itself, like breaking into a system, but just the different techniques and stuff that you can use to find information on people that the average person would not use. And, you know, I wasn't even actively trying to use it, but I just passively used it, kind of like you go down a rabbit hole on, like, say, Wikipedia or something, and you click on this link, and then you click on that link, and then you do this, do that, do that. Kind of like that. I went and looked around on this girl. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me see if I could find how she looks like when she's not looking fresh out the bed, right? And I did. I have since found her Instagram. I have found her TikTok, or actual TikTok, right? And I'm there scrolling through it because I don't have Instagram, I don't have TikTok, I don't have any of that stuff. But I did, I am able to manage to look through it without having to sign up. And I found one video. She fooled us all. This video is from November 14th, 2021. And from what the article that one of the articles that I saw on her says, she hasn't been touched or had a hug or hasn't been touched for like 6 years. It's obviously 2023, all right? She fooled us all. So, let's take a look at this right here. In fact, let's blow this up. We shall not log in. We shall move that down. We shall put that there. And here you go. She fooled us all. All right, let's try that again. Okay, me saying I'm ready to date and I desire a partner. All right. First of all, there you go. That's the first thing. Forget even the thumbnail. You can see she does not look bad. Okay. And in some of these pictures, she is fucking hot. All right. So, me saying I'm ready to date and I desire a partner. Realizing I'm a straight woman trying to date men. Okay. And what is she throwing up for that? Huh. Interesting. All right. Realizing that requires going outside because dating apps aren't going to work for me. She fooled us all. But you know what? You know what? That could have been the end of the video right there. But I went and made this whole 44 minutes, 43 seconds, and I guess that's 30 milliseconds video. And with this 4 to 5 plus minute video, that's going to make it more. I'm still going to, I'm going to put this at the beginning of the video, obviously. And you can stop right here if you want. She fooled us. She fooled us all. It's not that she can't get touched, is that by her own admission right here, from November 14th, 2021, She's just too lazy. She can do herself up, and she can look even better than this. She can. You see the rabbit hole I've been going down. But it's just that she doesn't want to. See? Now, if I go further down, Instagram is going to put me to log in and stuff. So I use this one right here as a thumbnail. In fact, hold on, where's that one? Yeah, this is probably not the most flattering. Up, see, I would hug you to the moon. Yep, it's flooding in. And I guarantee you the money is going to be flooding in more or less too. She has a Cash App. She has all that. Huh? She fooled us good. She fooled us good. This is her actual thing. I mean, let's be honest. The tits by themselves look nice. Okay, just by themselves. Again, don't worry if the girl's fat or skinny. Just think of the tits on its own. Looks nice. I can't imagine how big they are. But, you know, she fooled us good. She fooled us good. She managed to fool the entire world. You know, it good job. Good job. In fact, I don't even know where the original video is. The one that everybody that went viral and now everybody is whatever. I don't know where that is, but she fooled us good. Hey, get your money. Get your money. Not everybody has Venmo. We got Cash App, I believe, and whatever else. So, there you have it. Now, like I said, I will still have the rest of my video up because I think there might be some little bit of gems to get from it, but yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured there was something up. I mean, hopefully men get to the point of what I talked about later on in the video, in my video, but they're not there yet. Men as a whole are still on some simp business, on some drinking dirty bath water type simp business, okay? So for her, with all of this, to not be able to land some dude, I found that to be it just kept nagging at me a bit too much. It was just a bit, it was just a bit off. Just a bit off. So, yeah, it was just a bit off. Just a bit off for me. I'm just like, nah, dude, you're still simping out here. Yeah, here's me trying to go in the background, looking around. Yeah, me with my ethical hacking stuff. Me trying to go in the background and look around, and it helped a little bit, but, you know, I'm not actually trying to break into shit, so there's that. But, man, she fooled us good. Hold on, let me see something here. Oh, yeah, that's New York, alright, goddamn. Man, shit, she fooled us good. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Man, yeah. This one right here, my family never hugged me, in all caps. I didn't know you called it touch starvation. I felt so unloved, yet they said they loved me. Now my boyfriend hugs me every day. Just... Oh yeah, this was me trying to get back. She fooled us good. She fooled us good. So, there you have it, people. But she's getting her fame now, I suppose. Good for you, lady. Alright, so here's the rest of the video. Right. So, this is the most spur of the moment video I have ever done. This was not the intended video at all. It was actually this video here, which I'm going to get into in the very next video that I post after this one that you're currently watching. But I happen to see it here. 33-year-old figures out what it's like, figures out what the average guy goes. So I'm like, let me look at that. And then I came across this. I haven't even finished watching this man. This man, that boy Will. This is his video. He is. I guess this is this girl's TikTok, okay, or something. And then he got a hold of it. I happened to watch to the end of this little scene here, not even to after it, and that's where the spur of the moment video came from. And I gotta hurry this up too because, as you all know, I am not working. I willfully left my job to do school since school was getting a little bit hard and I got to finish that shit. I graduate next month, so I willfully left my job, and I'm going to start looking for a job again. But my girl works. She goes to work, and I stay home. I clean, and I'm about to go cook, actually. I'm about to go cook dinner and have it ready by the time she gets home. We'll probably go watch a movie or something, whatever. But the point is, yeah, like I gotta hurry this up, even though I'm sitting here doing all this talking, because none of this was even planned. Moving right along. You see the title. In fact, let's blow. In fact, there we go. Blow that up. 33-year-old woman figures out what average guys go through daily. Daily, okay? And I'm going to say a few things that's going to be going through my head that I'm sorting out right now, but I'm going to let this play real quick. And here we go.
Going with something, and I want to talk about it. Like, I'm dying from, like, touch starvation, y'all. I don't get hugs. I don't know. I feel like if I were to get the kind of hug that I really want, I would crumble into pieces. I don't... How do you deal with that? I really like need to be like touched. And I know someone's gonna say like, okay, go to the salon and get your hair done, or get a massage, or get your nails done, right? So someone can hold your hand. None of those people love me. None of those services love me. Right? But I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling with like, I don't get hugs. That shit is, it could be like maybe a hello, whatever, maybe. But it's not enough. I don't know how am I gonna go the rest of my life? I think that's really hard. I'm just really struggling. I'm really struggling. Like, I spent, like, last night just going like this. 20 minutes. I'm just, if anyone else is struggling, what are you doing?
Say, look, let me tell.
Alright, stop right there. If y'all want to go hear what he has to say, feel free to go watch his video. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Wow. This is the problem with doing videos just on the fly like this, because there's going to be stuff that you miss, that you wish you had said after, but it's like, the video's already up, you missed it. First thing, let's not even get on how she looks, because hell, you're not even seeing my face right now. Like my face is oily as hell. I did brush my teeth. I have yet to wash my face, and it's 2:45 p.m. right? So, we can all look rough when we want to, okay? So that's not that. Like, I'm not going off her looks now, because anybody can look good if they, more or less, anybody can look good if they want to, and she even looking like this is not the worst looking thing out there, okay? So I'm not even gonna, so that's that. Next thing, and this is something that I have always known, and I can't get anyone else to, I can't get any woman to believe me on this. And dudes, for some reason, they just don't understand it either. And I'm going to tell you this right now. The reason why, okay, people think, okay, guys want sex so much because they don't get it that much, and that's true. Women don't want sex as much as guys because they can get it anytime they want, and that's true. Except when it's not. And this is one of those situations where it's not. Now, she's talking about love. We'll get to that in a second. But the simple fact of the matter is, this is no different than Pavlov's dog. The reason why guys want sex so much and are all willing to fuck damn near anything is because I speak for every single dude with a penis, naturally occurring penis, gay or straight, when I say we would like to bust a nut and not have to jack off to do it. Okay? And not do any gay shit for us straight dudes, or for gay guys not have to do any straight stuff. So no women, right? But we would love, age irrespective, we would love to bust a nut without having to jack off to do it. Right? We will fuck almost anything because we want sex. We want all that shit, and we hardly get it. Most of us, as the mainstream media has now finally admitted, essentially, right? Right? What we've been talking about since what? The mid-2000s, since a little after when YouTube first started, right? And pre-MGTOW came on the scene, talking about gender and relationships, right? 20% of the dudes is getting 80% of the women. So guess what? Those guys are just as desensitized to sex just as most women are. Okay? Women are more or less desensitized to sex because they can get it whatever. What happens when they don't? That's where we get this. You see what happens when women do not... I mean, hell, if all men just stopped right now, they didn't turn gay, but they just stopped right now, and just left women alone. And we're starting to see this because it's women are starting to complain. Hell, over in Japan, I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but they have classes on how women can hit on men and chase after men. They have classes. Go look it up if you don't believe me. This is a spur of the moment video, probably no editing, so I'm not about to go search that out, but I know it's there. I've seen it, and I have it saved somewhere on my computer. They have classes for that shit, right? What happens when men leave women alone for the first couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of months? Women are going to breathe a sigh of fresh air. But when those months start to pile up, and God forbid it goes to years, and not a single dude is nothing. No accidentally brush against the ass, no accidentally brush against the titties, nothing that they can turn around and say, oh, this accusation, no chance of any of that, just nothing. All these straight dudes, but not a single fucking one is even looking at them. Nothing. Like, doesn't matter how high the miniskirt is, no matter how low the top is, no matter what kind of, oops, let me go bend over and get this shit. Nothing. Go to the fucking clubs and no drinks getting, dudes aren't even there. Like, after a while, it hits women and they become just like us. And the only reason why women, and I don't care who wants to deny this or not think, the only reason why women, when they get to this stage, not saying her specifically, but women as a general, when they get to this stage of where it's like, why won't any guy touch me? Why won't anyone touch me? Like, the only reason why they don't go and just take the dick from a dude is because they're not physically strong enough to do it most times. If she is, whew, okay, that's really the only reason. Is because they're not physically stronger. That's the reason why they don't take it. Okay? Women do reach a point where they need to be touched, they need to be fucked, and in the case of some, I don't know how it gets, but look at her tits. The fact that she can't find somebody to touch her, that she has to go on online and do this, that's a problem. I mean, you might say for her, okay, fine, yeah. But that is a very significant problem. Because she's reached the point where she'll just go outside and just somebody touch her. So anybody. You can't rate me because it's auto yes. It's just auto consent. Just auto yes. Touch me anywhere, do anything. That's the point where she's reached right now. And yet she still can't. No homeless dude, no nothing. Fake it. Just fake like you like it. Fake like you love me. Just touch me. And she can't get any dude to do that. Yes, women do reach this point. And let's just be honest. You can say whatever you want, but especially since it's all natural, it's not fake, her tits are not that bad. Maybe you could say, okay, well, you know she's fat. You can obviously tell she's fat. But those same tits of hers on a girl that's skinny, exactly, all natural, right. So it's not the tits that's the problem. You like her tits, okay? But the fact that she can't get a single dude anywhere to touch her and nothing at all. Well, what if she's a lesbian? Well, shit. The way she is right now, she will happily let a dude touch her even if she's a full-on lesbian. So that's irrelevant. Right? It does reach this point for women. It can reach this point, and nobody believed me. Nobody would believe me. No woman ever believed me, and I had no proof of it. But I knew it could. I knew it could happen, and I've seen it happen. I just didn't have like videotape evidence of it. But thank you, madam, for. She's not the only one, and trust me, it's not just oh my god, fat and or ugly and or whatever. No, she's not the only one. There are a lot of women like this. Nowhere near as much as men, obviously. Alright? But there's a lot of women like this. Women that for some odd reason can't even get somebody to just... You literally just saw her. She is not being picky anymore. She is not rejecting anybody. She will take a 0. Just to get that fucking human connection, right? It does get to this point. And the only reason why women have been spared this is because guys have, and I mean, social conditioning, you can socially condition, I mean, look at the way society is now. You can socially condition people to think and act however the hell you want. The only reason why women have been spared this is because I guess testosterone, nature's just like, no, we need to not leave it to chance. Even though shit's going to hell now in today's day and age. We need to not leave it to chance. We need to put this shit in somebody to let them go after it. Happen to be us dudes with our nuts, these nuts, testosterone and all that. And that's the only reason why women as a whole have been spared of this shit. But what happens when they are not? You have these social things now. Me too. Thank you, coronavirus. That put an end to that bullshit. But now the aftermath of that, coronavirus is over, and all the little sub-beta, whatever the hell variants, nobody really gives a fuck about. But we're not going to pre-Me Too, going back to pre-Me Too days. No, just like we're not going back to pre-9/11 days. Like, we're not going back to that. So now a lot more women, obviously, naturally, the older they get as well, they are running into problems. Because guys just naturally are just on permanent high alert just because of the day and age we're in and how this accusation-based day and age. But, you know, I guarantee you she is just the first one that just came out and openly admitted it. There's no shortage of women that cry themselves to sleep at night, them and their degrees and their whatever and their high-paying job or whatever, or maybe not so high-paying job, whatever. She's just the only one that openly came out and admitted it to the world like this. I guarantee you she will not be the last. In fact, what is today's what, April? April is the month? I wouldn't be surprised if 4 more girls do this exact same thing before the year is done. Okay? I don't even know why I said there wasn't going to be any editing. Here it is now. This part that you're seeing now is like a day or two after I filmed the previous part that you just saw. But anyway, bringing it back, I'm not sure where this lady is. I don't know where this girl is, but I guarantee you, for her to reach this point, I mean, she can talk about love and stuff, and yes, okay, it's love, all right, fine. But for her to reach this point where it can't even be faked, like, no girl gets to this point, no woman gets to this point before they reach the point of, I'll just fuck a dude and pretend like he loves me, okay? He's feeling me up. I get to be touched by. And okay, I understand. She's not even saying a dude. She's not saying that. She didn't say a dude. She just could have been touched by anybody. Mom, dad, so right, okay, fine. However, the reason why I'm saying dudes is because, well, I'm assuming she's straight. Again, I already talked about the whole lesbian thing. But for her to reach this point, for any female to reach this point, and I'm willing to say even lesbians too, even if they get mad about this, you have to reach the point where you can't even get a dude to just fuck you, just touch you, just feel you up, just to have not some toy or something. Because obviously that's not doing it. Because if it was, she wouldn't have made this video. You need a guy to touch you. You want a warm body to touch. You want a guy sucking on your tits, on grabbing you, feeling you up, like grabbing your, like fucking you, okay? You want a guy doing that. Straight, gay, but whether she's straight or gay is irrelevant at this point. If you're female at all, you want someone to touch you, right? And be it friends or something, go out and, you have your girlfriends, give you a hug or something. But at this point, to reach this kind of place, to reach below the basement, right? This is the point where she's not even getting touched or, hell, I'll just go with it, used. She's not even getting used for her body. Like, just guys are just using her just to fuck her, but at least she gets some sort of physical touch. I know that sounds bad, but at this point, for it to be this bad, and the fact that it's a woman saying this, it's not even dudes where it's like, well, yeah, of course, dude, we're all down here. Except 80% of us are down here, right? But for a woman to be this bad, that's why I'm going to guys and sex when all she said was hugs. So hopefully you understand that now. For it to reach this point, it's bad. It's real bad. It's real fucking bad. And I mean, despite all of what I just said, I still don't know how. 'Cause I'm just like, she can get somebody looking like this just off those tits alone. And the fact that however fat she is, her tits are still big enough that they come over her stomach and all that. Like, she can get someone. She can get a lot of dudes. Even if it's not real love, it'll at least, it is a stopgap. It is at least a pit stop on her way. She can get someone. She can get a lot of dudes. A lot of men, even if it's just for one night or just for less than a night, but at least it will, you don't have to mean it. Just tell me you love me. You don't have to mean it, and the reason why I say that now comes to this point. Most every guy is out here is where she is. Most every guy out here is where she is. And, you know, this now makes me... really makes me wonder if anybody can figure it out now. Like, you know what? The feminists lied. And I'm not talking about all the other stuff that they lied about. I'm talking about this one thing that they lied about. How men just are going around raping the shit out of women. First of all, let me just dispel this shit right now. Rape is about sex. I know feminists have been telling you it's about power and psychologists and all these other things. It's about fucking sex. Guys that get women thrown at them don't go around raping women. Okay? And I'm not trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, so 80% of men are rapists because they can't get... No. However, the 20% of dudes that are getting women thrown at them, you think they need... that are there beating women off, having to get a gun to protect themselves from women because women keep trying to force the pussy on them. You think those guys are out there raping anybody? So, if all men are rapists, how the hell is she getting like this? I'd like to think she's been fucking touched. I'd like to think that she's gotten a lot more than a fucking hug. So how the fuck are all men rapists? They're not. And they haven't been throughout history. Despite what feminism and women who are stupid enough to believe it want to think. I'm not even going to talk about the dudes that honestly subscribe to that shit. They're not. Because if all men out here were rapists, 100% of the male population would be getting pussy. And as you can see, 80% of them, admitted by the mainstream media now, what we already knew to be the case, are not. We are all like this. All 80% of us dudes are like this girl right here. The only difference is we dare not show our face or do any of this or do any of what she did. Or else we will get laughed at into non-existence by both men and women. Rape is about sex. Hence the reason why women between the ages of 13 to 29 get raped infinitely more than women between the ages of 75 and 100. You might want to ask, if rape was about power and not sex, well, guess what? Women in their 80s, 90s, 70s, 60s and such, senior citizens, they can get overpowered. They can get more powered and dominated a hell of a lot more than a woman that's 16 years old, that's 26 years old, hell, even 36, right? It's not about fucking power. It's about sex. What did I say? Us dudes want to bust a nut without having to jack off to do it. We want pussy, all right? We want sex. We want women to fuck us. We want to fuck women. And the fact that so many dudes out here are so fucking backed up, instead of just going out and just raping everything you want, well, I don't see how that fits into the fucking narrative that, oh my god, there's a rapist behind every fucking electron in the universe, the way feminists keep telling it. Most men have been like this. In fact, probably at some point, all men in their life have been like this. Leonardo DiCaprio when he was fucking 13. Or, yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio, or what the hell's the other one? Fucking Fight Club dude. What the fuck is his name? Brad Pitt. Right? What's the old one? The standard issue old guy that, oh my god, he can still pull girls even though he's fucking ancient. What the hell's his name? Ocean's 11 motherfucker. George Clooney. Right? Were they just getting women fresh out the womb when they were fucking 1 year old? When they were 10 years old, were they just getting bitches like that? No. So even they probably, now of course, that probably ended for them at 18, right? Or whenever. Versus the rest of us, where most of us, it never ends in our entire lifetime, us dudes. But, you know, even those guys probably at some point went through the same thing that all of us guys go through, that this girl's going through. So I don't know, but I'm trying my best to, I don't say feel sorry, but I'm trying my best to feel empathy or compassion for this lady, but it's like, you're broken on the ground, I'm buried under the ground. Me and every other heterosexual male that's in the 80%. Oh, well, no, okay, I can't really say that I'm in the 80% because when it comes down to it, I've been with the same girl for about 10 years now, okay? So, I'm not the worst off. And back in my early 20s, I was a freaking whore. So it's not like I can't really sit here and, this is why I don't get on women about their body counts, because if anybody saw mine, it'd be like, I don't think, despite everyone saying, oh, women want what other women have and guys would experience, if anybody heard my body count with women, I don't think any woman would deal with me. I mean, my current girl, she's dealing with me too, but anyway, point is, I'm not in the top 20%, okay? For the amount of women that I've had, I'm not in the top 20%, so God only knows what all these dudes, the vast majority of dudes out here, are on. Okay, plus, in all honesty, that was in my early 20s. I racked up the 30, how much is it now? In fact, let me go check this. Let's see. X list, 33. I am now at 33. 33 different women I have had sex with in my life. Obviously, the one that I'm with now for 10 years is the 33rd one, right? Yeah, I have a freaking list in my phone. Yeah. It's just my little trophy, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. 33 different women. So, and that's just once, if I've had sex with them once, okay? So, I'm not the worst off, but let's be honest, I'm still not in the top 20%. Okay? I might be in the top 35 or 40, I don't know. But I'm definitely, if you were to chop it off at 20%, I'm definitely still in the bottom 80, despite the women that I managed to get to fuck. Okay, so bringing that all back, me with my level of success with women. Okay, if I'm doing this bad and I don't get to do what she just did, what do you gotta say to those other dudes that might have maybe managed one woman, maybe two, right? So, in all, like, I'm trying to feel sorry for her. I really am, but I don't know, like it is so hard to care, because it's just like, fucking look at this shit. Like, hold on. Where is this? This thing still going?
I don't want to talk about it. Like, I'm dying from, like, touch starvation, y'all.
You don't die from touch starvation if you're getting fucked regularly, okay? I don't care what anybody wants to say to the contrary. You do not die from touch starvation if you are getting the shit fucked out of you, okay? Guys who have women fucking them regularly don't go around raping people. Women that are getting the shit fucked out of them regularly do not do this. They don't.
I don't get hugs. I don't know. I feel like if I were to get the kind of hug that I really want, I would crumble into pieces. I don't... How do you deal with that?
We just have to. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Are we just gonna go take it? Well, that's not happening, despite what feminists are saying. Because women would not be acting the way they do on average They wouldn't be going where they go, doing what they do, wearing what they wear. They would be trying every single thing to not have men. I mean, hell, go watch that freaking video, 10 hours in walking in NYC as a Muslim woman. She walked around in some tight-fitting, revealing stuff. Well, not even revealing, but just tight-fitting. It wasn't even revealing. Tight-fitting stuff. And then she walked around in the natural, in like full hijab and all that stuff. And, you know, nothing form-fitting. Although if you looked really hard, you could still tell that there's something was there. Nobody talked to her. But when she walked around looking like, by Western women's standards, conservative, dudes wouldn't leave her alone. Women that are getting the shit raped out of them left and right, and I mean full on, I mean like irreversible 10-minute rape scene. For anybody who knows that movie, that kind of rape. Not, oh my god, he got one extra half a pump in after I told him to stop, so it's rape. No, I'm talking actual rape, not play rape or rape to feel included. Okay. If women were really, if all women were really getting raped like that, they would not. Yo, what do guys like? Oh, okay, they like when girls wear this. No, not wearing that. Where do the guys hang out? No, okay, not going there. Oh, let me do every single thing to be as unappealing, unsexually attractive, pleasing or appealing or whatever to men. I don't want this shit happening to me, but they're not. So, you know. How do we deal with this? Not by going around raping the shit out of women, I can tell you that, because, yeah. So how do we deal with it? We don't. We literally have to sit there and be bottled the fuck up. And now you ladies know why us guys want sex so much. Now you know. Now you fucking know. Because we are all like this woman here. The only difference is she... She can do this, and women, all females, naturally born females, sorry, trans, all naturally born females, or females, women born female, right? They can do this and get away with it. Us guys can't. How do we deal with it? Suck it up, be a man, don't complain, stop being a bitch and all that, right? Tell you this right now. I keep on saying, you know what? You women would don't know what problems are until prostitution becomes legal and us guys don't have to deal with you at all. You all just become another monthly bill just like the cell phone bill or something. It appears to me that us men aren't the only ones that would like prostitution to be legal. If she could pay to have some dude touch her, she would not be up here faking it. Again, Japan, they have, I mean, hell, for the dudes, they have something. Well, no, they can't touch the girls. Although I'm pretty sure if you threw enough money, then they would let them do it, but they can't touch the girls. You only sit there and pretend to be the girlfriend and sit there and lie in bed. I don't know. And again, despite what anybody might think about her weight or anything else, or the fact that she's not done up right now, just off these alone. In fact, let's get a good shot at it.
I really like need to be like touched. And I know someone's gonna say like, okay, go to the salon and get your hair done, or get a massage, or get your nails done, right? So someone can hold your hand. None of those people love me.
Somebody, and I don't mean them to. I heard what you just said. None of those people love. Well, I mean, shit. She knows good and goddamn well that when it comes to love, men and women, finding that is in today's day and age is impossible. But in times past was hard. Okay. She knows that, I know that, you know that, whoever the hell's listening to this and got this far in the video, we all know that. So it's not that. Okay? Yeah, she's just talking about hugs and how, oh my god, a massage. That's not enough. Yeah. Well, shit. She can find somebody. Now, is it what she wants? No, but it's something. Which, again, is better than us dudes. Because most times we can't even find a woman that we don't actually want, but we'll just take just for right now, just to get some pussy, just to get some tits in our mouth, just to get some ass, you know, something. Some female touch, some female connection, sexual, and then probably after that non-sexual, but, you know, just something. Why do you think guys are so easy to fool when some girl says, I love you or something? She can get somebody to fake it. But the fact that she can't, I don't know where she lives, but the fact that she's not able to get somebody to at least fake it as a pit stop until she finds somebody that really does, it's getting hard out here.
None of those people, none of those services love me. Right? But I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling with, like, I don't get hugs. That shit is, it could be like maybe a hello, you know, whatever, maybe.
See, look at this. Look at this down here. However you want to claim she's fat, she still has the shape. So for nobody to want to, you get my point. So I'll end this video just on this. Why do I keep going on about sexual stuff when she didn't even bring up sex once? Because that's the lowest base thing. That is the lowest base thing. That's why. And if you were at least getting that, it would hold you over to where you wouldn't have to do this. Nobody should be going on like this because they can't find somebody to touch them that loves them oh so deeply. We all know full well that love is hard to find. And in today's day and age, it's impossible to find. Okay? We all know that. Nobody, I don't care how good or bad the parenting is, if you had it any at all, or maybe you didn't grow up with parents at all, you're some feral person. Everybody knows that, even the feral people growing up with the freaking animals. They all know that. So she's here talking about love and you know, none of those services love me. Fine. Love is not it here. She needs just a base human. I'm guessing she's single and alone. She's living at home because, you know, your parents, I mean, that fucking sucks, but you know what? You want a hug? Call your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, somebody. Tells me she has no friends either. Because you heard her. She said somebody, like anybody, hello, somebody. So she has no friends. I guess her parents are farther away. I'm guessing she lives alone. She lives by herself. She's really just like me. The only difference with me is that, number one, I can't go on in front of the planet, the entire world, the planet, and do this. And number two, I have my girl for about 10 years now. And anyhow we ever split, you know, not saying that that's gonna happen, but let's just say it happens, right? For whatever reason, she gets tired of me, or God forbid I get tired of her, or one of us dies, you know, like, well, we're talking about me here, so let's say she dies, right? Like, gets hit by a car, gets in an accident, something, whatever, right? Whatever the hell makes us no longer together. Whatever in life could possibly bring. I have no friends. I thought I was able to make friends. I found a chess club 2 2 weeks before the lockdown happened, I found this this cafe that does that lets people play chess. So I figured, like, tiny cafe. So I figured, okay, maybe I'll make some friends there. So it's not just work and home. Work, gym, home. Work, gym, home. Work, school, home. You know, that how it's been essentially since 20 years old. It's just been work, gym, home, work, school, home. I don't have any friends. All my friends, I lost them in high school. If she's gone, I'd be living alone. I would be exactly like her. You know? And with the way shit is now, just in the dating scene, fuck. So, bringing it back here, madam, I really don't have any advice for her, because as bad as she thinks she has it a lot easier than most guys. So and it's not like it's another dude where I can say, oh my god, hit the gym, get money, and all that other stupid ass shit that might work. In the case of her, I don't know what to tell her, because I just don't see how. She's not the ugliest person on planet Earth either, so, and far from it. She's not 600 pounds. You know, anyway, that's it. Things are getting a little, things are getting very hard out here. I think it is that men are too busy. It's especially my age and lower. My generation and lower are too busy trying to survive to even care anymore. Right? As far as men anyway. I mean, yeah, sure, women are trying to survive too, but one of the videos that I have coming up will show they have something that will always work. We don't. And I think we all know what that is. So, that's it. I'm sorry that this is happening to you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Your thoughts, because I mean, I didn't go researching this lady. I don't know if she's a single mother with like 10 kids from 10 different dudes. Maybe that's why the tits are so huge. No, I don't know. I don't know if she's some raging feminist that realized long past too late. But just what I was shown here, you know what? I'm sorry that this is happening for you, but I really don't have any suggestions. I don't. I mean, I could throw stuff out there, but again, it's just like, if you could do them, you probably would have been doing them already. Like moving to somewhere else, fresh set of dudes. If you could do that, just up and move, you probably would have. I mean, you know, oh, lose the weight. Yeah, okay, fine. Again, she's not the ugliest thing, and those tits kind of make up for it a bit, especially if she's this desperate. Trust me, she can find some dudes that are so fucking backed up that they'll look at her like she's some freaking supermodel or something. So I don't have anything for her, but I'm sorry this is happening to you. Anyway, your thoughts. What are your thoughts on this? Let's hear it. I don't filter comments, and you all know that. So, what are your thoughts? Men and women, passers-by to my humble channel. I hate that word. My simple channel. What are your thoughts? Later.